We have Mars in a square with Jupiter today, and although this is incredible energy to move forward, to take some really bold, daring steps, we need to be mindful. We need to be mindful not to become careless, argumentative, impulsive. So, how do we harness this energy? Well, sit back and relax. Let's explore the cosmic energies together. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and own this energy to move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus for February the 27th, 2024, and we will dive right into the numerology. We have the 27 energy. The 27 energy is about things blooming, things taking hold, things taking root. Blossoms turn into fruit. So it is a very creative time for us. It's a great time to start a business. It's a great time to form a partnership. 2 plus 7 is a 9 energy. A 9 energy under a full moon energy is fantastic because the 9 energy allows us to release, to let go, to complete. And why are we doing these things? Because we want to make room for the new adventures, the new opportunities that are waiting around the corner for us. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 2 plus a 9 plus an 8. That gives us a 19 energy. It's all about you today. Okay, your light is shining brightly. It's understanding and patting yourself on the back for a job well done, where you've had completion in your life, where you've had successes in your life, the person you are today. 1 plus 9 is a 10 energy. The 10 energy brings in good luck. The 10 energy is also a time to write the new chapters in our life, to move into a new season. 1 plus 0 is a 1. The I am. Most powerful words on the planet, I am. It's about our independence. It's about being a trailblazer. It's about being excited about the challenges because we know success lies on the other side. Now, the sun is in Pisces today, moon is in Libra. Now, Mars squares Jupiter. Okay, now Mars is our planet of drive. Mars is our energy, our action, our emotion as well. Jupiter, our planet of expansion, of good fortune. And they come together in the sky and they make a square. Now, when they make a square together, we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful not to be careless, not to be impulsive. It's a great energy to take risks, to achieve large-scale successes. It is a time of bold actions, but we must use strategy. We must use strategy. We must think things through. And yes, Mars can rule our emotions. So when these planets are in a square, we need to mind our anger, our impatience. We need to avoid arguments. Remember that we have to pick our battles, choose our battles wisely. Okay, we want to win the war. So definitely don't instigate a battle today. But don't, take a step back if it looks like the conversation is going in that direction. Okay, now as you may know, the Weekend Focus, I asked you to subscribe, hit the button, leave a comment, and you would be entered into the draw for a free mini reading from me. And the amount of people who participated was absolutely incredible. You guys rocked this, I tell you. A big thank you. A big thank you to each and every one of you who participated. Now the winner of the contest is, drum roll please. I gotta get a drum roll noise. Okay. Happy Earth Adventures 9892. So if that's you, thank you. Thank you for all of your support. But, the response was so wonderful from each and every one of you that I decided I need to pull at least one more name. So if I'm going to have this kind of enthusiasm, I'm going to pick more than one person. Absolutely. Jerry Zahordoni. Donnie? I probably have that wrong. 6230. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, Jerry, which I probably did. But Jerry and Happy Earth Ventures, if you can just fire me off an email, that would be great. The email is in the description box below. It's not alone, it's got a lot of words around it. And if you haven't won yet, don't fear, okay? Because I this is just fun, and I'm going to be doing this for, randomly. You just never know when I'm just the mood's going to strike me, or they tell me, say it now, at least for the next couple of weeks. So, and if you've won, you can always win again. So, okay, let's get to the cards. The reason you're here. I was just tickled pink at the response. You guys, you rocked my world. Thank you so much for that. Okay, underlying energy for today is the Ace of Swords. Quite a few got this in the weeklies, didn't you? The Ace of Swords is here to tell us that an epiphany, an aha moment is coming our way, a revelation. Now, this is where we have to be mindful of just jumping into something, not thinking it through. It could be the greatest idea, and it is the greatest idea, but the way you approach it, the way you roll it out is important. Just as important as the aha moment itself. Now, we can make great strides today in walking towards something when we get that aha moment, that epiphany. We know what to do. Give it some thought, okay? Make a strategy, make a plan around it. But definitely today is one of those days where, yeah, pay attention to what's calling to you, what's reaching out to you, what you're seeing. 10 people could pass a spider and then one person sees it. What did it mean for that one person? Because they were drawn to it. Two of Cups. New relationships, new partnerships, new alignments, new alignments with other people, I guess I should say. It's not the word I'm looking for, but it's as close as I can get to what they're trying to whisper in my ear here. Okay, so this could be new beginnings, new starts. This could be a new person coming into your life. More than likely, it does represent a person, although it could just be an idea or a passion, and the people will come as you start that. So, what is filling you with passion? What is your desires? What are your dreams? And notice that these two people are dressed completely different. Okay, which tells us that we are attracted to each other because I have certain talents and abilities, you have certain talents and abilities, and when we come together, we can create something so much more successful than either of us could have done by ourselves. King of Swords. We have our eye on the prize. We could be a little spontaneous with this energy, absolutely. And we're so hyper focused on what we are going after, our dream, our goal, that path forward, that we may not really even realize that we are ruffling feathers, stepping on people's toes, burning a bridge or two in the process. So we want to take it one step at a time. Also, we hold that sword in the first position. We're ready to use it, right? If need be. So we could, our anger could take over, and we could actually do some damage in our life instead of going the way forward that we wanted to. So once again, I implore upon you to just think it through. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Two kings on the board. This is abundance. This is success. This is growing your wealth. This is growing your prosperity. Okay, you are grounded. You are leaning on the tried and true here. But your crown is a living vine, so we do have to think out of the box. We have to innovate, put some kind of innovation into it to make it our own. Okay, I'm going to get one of these cards. I'm getting a lot of feedback that you guys like these. If you like me reading them, then I will keep reading them. But I don't know. They're just fun and funky, and I'm going to get a better deck than this. But this deck, I tell ya, I was doing the weeklies a couple weeks ago, and it was falling at me every time I moved a bunch of cards around to get back to that one deck that I saw in the back. It would fall down again. And I thought, okay, if you're going to be that determined, we have the Three of Spades. This is, and I talked to almost every sign about this observation, backing it up a little bit, thinking about the path forward, putting things in, taking things out, seeing how it's working out. Okay, our perceptions may change under this kind of energy. Our perceptions, where we thought we saw something, but as we back up and we observe, we see so much more. We take in so much more. Our awareness is at a higher level here. So we may be thinking things through a little bit more, but it's through the observation of what we're doing. Maybe it's what we've written out. So this is about taking that step back. This is about, waiting for that clarity to come in. This card is important to remember to work from a healthy ego. Make sure that you don't have any hidden agendas. Okay, you're doing it to get even with somebody or to look better than somebody else, or okay, those shouldn't be the motivators. If they are, then you really need to really think of what you're doing and why you're doing it, because you're not really going to find happiness or success at the end of it like you hope. Three of Clubs. And this is about getting enthused. This is about passion moving in. This is about passion, drive, enthusiasm. It's about growing our enthusiasm into something and allowing that passion to hit us like a wave, to allow it to create some kind of momentum in our life. This is a card that calls us to be very creative in our actions. And I'm putting that right over the crown on the king. So we'll grab one more card because that's just way too interesting. And the 9. Okay, so where do we need to put closure on things? What is holding us back? What is the limitation? Why do you feel you can't take that step forward? Okay, think it through. Observe in your mind the scenarios that are being called forth. Watch it with just logic. Don't put the emotion in there right now. Just watch it logically. Observe. Okay, and you might find out something about yourself, where you have been hindered, where you have been pulling back, and not even realizing that you are. I mean, our wording is so imperative in how we word things and how things are worded to us. If you were told that can't trust people with a lot of money, never trust them. Well, subconsciously, we've been working with the attitude, if we bought into that, if we carve that in stone as one of those things we know, or at least we were told and we believed it at the time, subconsciously we'll get to a certain point and then that's it. We don't create any more because our subconscious is, if I have too much money, people won't trust me anymore. And I feel that trust is an important part of any relationship. So I want to be trustful. I want to be that person. So, and we don't even realize that we're doing this until we do some, dark night of the soul kind of looking and seeing at that, bringing it out into the open. Because once you bring it out in the open, it has no power over you anymore. You've realized it, you have identified it, and you can move past it. When were you told that? When you were 12, when you were 5, when you were 21? Okay, we've grown a lot. We've walked a long path since then. Some of you more than others. I'm there with you. So we have gained knowledge, we've gained wisdom, and we know that people who have money can be trusted. Absolutely, because we're going to be one of them. Okay, we'll get an oracle card here. So yeah, there's a lot of action here on the board. So just be careful of your actions. Be mindful. Okay, Mars and Jupiter coming together can do extraordinary things in our life. So long as we mind the energy, so long as we stay conscious and aware of our actions, of our words. We have Let Love Be Your Beacon, 42. So a 6 energy appears. Let love be your beacon. I see there's quite a few images in this one. The artist has put in 42. I'll hold that card back up in just a second. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There we are. Okay. Lead with love, which is probably the best advice you could get on a day like today. When you enter a new situation, see love paving the way. If it's a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious and you will have a greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. So it summed up a lot of the reading, actually. We'll get our animals here. And we have the eagle, the mastery. Yeah, it's a good one for today, isn't it? You are becoming clear. No, we're not gonna. You are grateful. Okay. You are you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Let go of the past. Okay, we are in full moon energy. Let go of the past. Allow yourself to soar. Allow yourself to feel that freedom, that liberation, even if it's only in one tiny slice of your life. Okay, because as you start to feel that liberation, as you start to feel that freedom, it permeates it into the rest of your world. Absolutely. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Okay, so go with the flow. Listen to your intuition. Your wisdom inspires the world. You are on a spiritual journey. You are. You're okay? You're a spiritual being having a human experience on the spiritual journey. So be the mastery of your forward movement. Be the master of your day. Be the master of your path. Be a master of your focus and attention to your goals, your dreams, and your successes going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.